I want to talk about Apple. They are closing in on a market value of $1 trillion. Lance Ulanoff is with us. He's our tech expert. He's our go-to kind of guy. Now, they need to get to $195 per share to hit $1 trillion market value.
Right.
What do they have in the pipeline that will push them over that level?
Well, you know, if you ask Apple, they'll say lots of cool stuff. You know, they don't tell you anything about upcoming products. But, you know, there are rumors about a new MacBook Air, although I think they're done with the name Air and they'll just call it a MacBook. It'll be a cheaper device. It'll have a Retina display that'll come out in June.
That's not big enough.
There's another rumor, and this is very interesting. So if you've looked and seen a lot of people walking around with AirPods in their ears, I mean, it's really kind of blown up. It's been a blockbuster product for them. They're talking about maybe having AirPods that are over the ears, high-end model to carry on. Again,
that doesn't push you over $195 a share. I don't think it does.
Well, it's all, you know, look, when Apple comes out with a new product, they tend to sell tens of millions of them. You know, so they can move the needle. We know that they're going to have updated iPhones this year, later in the year. They may have more variations on the size. They'll probably have more affordable. This will be very important because there have been questions about whether or not the iPhone X has sold at the scale that they wanted. And there's still, obviously, there's the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus, which don't have the button-free screen. Imagine more affordable iPhones, button-free screen, that are more in the price range of the iPhone 8. Those could sell like gangbusters. So it could be a big, you know, and that, of course, is the really critical quarter at the end of the year.
One of the things that we've been saying on the show is that these home pods, the home speakers, whether it's Amazon's Echo, Apple's HomePod, what is it, the Google Nest, something like that.
Yep.
I think they are the most important new tech device since the arrival of the smartphone. Now, am I going overboard?
No, I don't think you are. And if you need any proof, just look at what happened with Amazon buying Ring for $1 billion. I mean, that is an indication that this is a super hot category. Nest finally came out with their Hello, which is basically the same thing, a competitor to Ring. All the money, all the research and development for a lot of these companies going into these smart home devices because consumers have begun to adopt them in big numbers, overcoming their fears of being tracked or watched. They're like, the convenience outweighs everything else. And they love the idea of having a camera in front of their home that they can check whether they're home or away and see who's coming to the door.
The device is like a companion, a computerized companion in your home.
It's interesting you say that because they're getting there, but you're conversationally not there yet. Amazon's been running a contest to try and have people do a 20-minute conversation with Alexa. Some of the researchers are getting really close. So in the next couple of years, your conversations with Alexa and Siri and others are going to change. They're really going to transform. So they are going to be like the friend that apparently you need.
I just can't wait for a conversation with the computer. I got to talk to you about Volkswagen. They say they're going VW. They say they're going to overtake Tesla in the electric car market. You getting worried about Tesla?
I'm getting very worried about Tesla. I love their products. I love the Model 3, which I drove, but they cannot seem to deliver them. Fourth quarter, 1,500 delivered. They say they want to deliver 10,000 a week sometime this year. They're struggling to get to that level. And Musk says it is so difficult to produce them at that scale, but he says they're going to get there. The problem is they're now facing a direct competitor, a direct competition with major auto manufacturers, which have the production scale, which have the distribution, which have the connection with consumers that they don't. They were selling the luxury ideal of electric. Model 3 is supposed to be the consumer ideal, but now they're going to compete against people who have the juice to deliver it at scale quickly.
If only Tesla could have produced and sold 10,000 of these, the Model 3s, back when they were supposed to. They would have a lead in the market. They'd be out front.
I'm not going to count them out yet, but I'm going to make a I'm going to say something crazy. Tesla should sell.
Tesla should sell what?
They should
sell themselves.
Be sold themselves.
It's interesting.
Yeah, I think it's time for Musk to sell Tesla to a bigger auto manufacturer and basically sell the batteries to those companies.
He would never do it.
I doubt he will. But I think it's going to be, you know, if he doesn't really accelerate by the second half of this year, it's going to be very difficult to not do that.
Maybe they'll wait until the stock gets battered, and then somebody could buy at a vastly reduced price, if that were to happen. And I don't know. I don't know. All right, Lance, you're all right? Thanks for joining us, sir. Much obliged to you.